Alright people, back again for another part of Zoids Battle Legends, this time going for the first two missions of the Empire. Stop ringing phone. Now in this one, we haven't seen the character for this one at all before. We get the same basic side, or beginning story. Going on Planet Z, there's the two republics, or the Republic and the Empire, I think it's the Gylos Empire. Might say it here. Man, that is terrible sound. We have the Zimbus Hunters. Yeah, there's the Gylos Empire, and the Zimbus work for the Gylos Empire. So we have Koyaki. Where did we see him before? Or Kalki, probably Koyaki. But he has his Zoid, the Hellcat Nor. Where have we seen that before? I don't know. If you just turning into this episode, you don't know yet, but we do. So we have Koyaki. This is the Hellcat Nor is a reconnaissance Zoid, so we're going to use that to go and do recon, maybe. Come on. So we need to go check a nearby base that was supposed to be manufacturing some Zoid parts. So we go to the ruins and oh no, it's all been blown up. Who meddled with this stuff? And a charged particle gun. We'll learn about those a little bit later. Charged particle guns are basically the most powerful thing in the Zoid's arsenal. Only a couple, actually I shouldn't say only a couple, special types of Zoids only have it. And there's Soma! Oh no, who are we going to do? Not that we don't see his little name tag at the end of his picture. And if you watch the other video, the two, and again I'm speeding this up, the two factions have different farm music. So we only start with Koyaki, we start with a Hellcat Nor and a Magla. And I'm gonna speed up the changing stuff again, or for everything for now on, so you can still see what I'm doing, but it doesn't take as much stuff. You get a protective thing before, and you get a shield, which will come in handy. There's a reason why I say that the Empire is probably much harder than the Republic. It's because that you start with, at least the beginning is harder. It's because you start, your best Zoid is the Hellcat Nor, which is not a terrible Zoid, but Hellcats are not good. At least in my opinion, they're not good. Command Wolves are much better. So let's start. Let's start. Let's start. Let's start. Why aren't you going? Past me sometimes. Can't even trust him. This is one of my favorite musics in normal speed.
I'm taking off.
Normal Koyaki's voice. That's usually much higher. The Hellcat is a little weird to get used to. Its Gatling gun cannon is, you'll probably not use it as much. You'll probably use the above cannon a lot more. And that's another reason why the Hellcat is a lot different is because your melee attack, you only have a pounce.
Go.
There's no follow-up.
Take this.
Unlike the, this will not be as smooth as the, actually, hold on, pause this.
Go.
Sorry, just a little technical bit that I need to take care of.
Go.
What was I saying? Okay, more wonky. You only get one pounce, you get a pounce, that's it. Unlike the Command Wolf, which gets a follow-up. This will, or I was saying, this will not be as smooth as the Republic missions. This first mission I did not fail at. I think I took severe damage though. But I took a lot more damage, or I had to retry the second mission a couple times. And that's mainly because you're not using Command Wolf, you're using a Hellcat Nord. And there's me using the shield as a safeguard, or just ramming into the opponent to get yourself some distance. See, now I'm on the offensive, he's running away. Although the little stupid sometimes, and really should have continued to run. Or the computer, instead of turning around to try and pounce. So there goes. I think there's going to be a couple more shots, or a pounce or two. Nope, just a shot to the face. That. That's it. Koyaki won.
Accomplished.
That's my impression of the sound. Sorry, that was kind of obnoxious. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so after that we diss Soma and get going on what we're supposed to do. We look around the ruins. We find. Nope, we decided to just go back to base. That's what we decided to do. And we find this mysterious Zoid! And then, oh no! Enemies are attacking just like the other time in the Republic missions. Oh no, it's like they're parallel or something! So it's a mutiny, maybe? And then we have, who is this? Well, obviously his name is Rainer, since it says right there on the bottom of his picture. So we're gonna have to defend the Zoid before, because it can't be booted up right now. It'll take a little bit because its OS system is back from the 1980s. So, or 1990s, I don't know. First computers, 1980s maybe. So we get in this map. We get a Sea Striker, and we get a couple more weapons, which are for the Sea Striker and the Kamagala. We don't get anything new besides a couple options, and I think a booster for the Hellcat. But we do get, we have 3 types of opponents. We have the Command Tortoise and the 2 Magalas. But we do actually get a partner, which is going to be Rainer, and he's in his Saberfang. So we get nothing for the Hellcat. Which maybe if you're really inclined to, you can use the other one of the other 2 Zoids. The Sea Striker will be interesting. The goal of the map is just to destroy as many Zoids as possible until the game says that you're done. That's about all I can tell you for how this is supposed to be done. And this is actually the 3rd try. I cut out to the next ones. But they basically all, it's a little bit relying on luck on what your partner does, because in this game, I think I talked about it in the first episode, but there is friendly fire. So what you're going to want to do is kind of manipulate Rainer's AI. You're going to want to attack stuff that he is not, because there's a very, very, very good likelihood that he will try to attack you. Also, getting out the Command Tortoise is good if you can quickly, because and as you saw there, the Magalas have they're actually, I think they are called anti-air missiles. Those hurt a lot. They make a very large arc, so they cannot hit you with them from close up. And I figured out not a bug, a way to manipulate the single pounce thing for the Hellcat is if you have it up against a wall. I think it's only up against a wall. Yeah, because otherwise they'll go flying fairly far. And shields do not protect from the back, so don't think I could do that to block missiles. If you have them against the if you have them against a wall where they're getting away, and that was fairly close. I was about to pounce there, and either I would have gotten hurt a lot from Rainer, or Rainer would have gotten hurt from me. Sidestepping is your best friend, remember that. And your range is actually just a tad bit longer than you would think. By far the command tortoise hit the hardest, but the Mogulas will be the most annoying with their anti-air missiles. So just, but main thing with this mission, just keep it up. Eventually you'll get done and better. Kind of makes sense. Would not recommend the Mogulas for this fight if you're wanting to use a different Zoid than the Hellcat. Because you will not probably do enough damage to the other Mogulas, and you'll probably have less health than they do. I don't think I get to show it off in this one, which actually I'll talk about that later when I actually get to that point. If I ever get to that point. I know I'll get to that point sometime. Actually I could have turned around there or sidestepped that missile. That was me just trying to figure out a use for the cat event, but you have to basically use that while you're kind of away. And see right there, Rainer shot me. Thanks, bud. Thank you. And this is the reason why they give you the booster after this, so that you have a way to get to the other Zoids after you finish off the ones in your little vicinity. Gonna make sure, wait for the fire, and then sidestep out, so you get a wide enough arc, and they won't be able to shoot you. Actually, behind buildings is the best time when to have missiles. Too bad the Hellcat does not have missiles. And remember, you don't have to go off the same ones that Rainer does. Rainer has a lot more HP. Sidestep that missile. Rainer has a lot more HP, so let him pick the fight if he can. You don't have to try to destroy everything if it's as possible, because you're much more fragile than he is. I think back here is the runaway command tortoise, if I remember. Yeah, I think we let it go away. Command tortoises have a lot more defense, and they also have that as a plasma cannon. I think if I remember correctly, that does a lot of damage. I would say that cannon tortoises are like the tanks of Zoids, but you can't really say that because like all Zoids are basically tanks. I don't know. Hellcats are usually reconnaissance, and I guess they're the artillery units because you can get the biggest weapons for them. I don't know what to classify Mogulas of, because they're like the foot soldiers. That's a better way to classify Zoids. They're more like medieval people, because the Saberfangs are like the pikemen, you know, the pages, the higher end knights. Not the higher end, the lower end, just learning how to be knights. But then you got like Zero, Jaeger, and like Liger Zero and the Blade Ligers, which are more like the very experienced knights. So yeah, I think this is the end of the mission. Yeah. So I'm Zaki Chuckum. Thanks for listening to me talk to you in the future or in the present as you're listening to it. Comment, rate, subscribe if you want to. I love reading people's comments, and thank you for listening.